and welcome to our virtual annual discipline-specific activity for the 2021-22 school year. For those of you who do not know me, I am Kaylee Malsey, the Associate Dean of School Partnerships. Thank you for participating in our ACE annual discipline-specific activity. As the pandemic continues to influence our yearly activities, we are pleased that we are able to still provide you with an opportunity to complete our NACEP required activities in a platform where you can make a connection to your liaison. Throughout the fall, ACE liaisons scheduled live Zoom sessions to discuss specific topics related to the disciplines in which you teach. While we understand that it is not always possible for you to attend the live sessions, these sessions were recorded so you can get the benefit of the event with the discussion from those who attended. Please enjoy the recording of your annual discipline-specific activity. We hope next year we will be able to welcome you back to our campus for an in-person event. Thank you for your continued hard work in making this program available to students.
Hello, welcome to the Accelerated College Education Discipline-Specific Meeting for Biology, Anatomy and Physiology, and Physics. We have the agenda up here, and today we're going to look at the master course syllabus. How has the pandemic changed this? We're going to look at a new assessment for biology in particular. We're going to be going over lab reports, evaluation, and then just how has technology changed or gone back to the same since the start of the pandemic. So in seeing a lot of the schools, as I recently had 7 ACE visits and talking with other high school faculty around the area, one of the things is that most of them have seen things kind of go back to normal. Most of the classes are face-to-face. Some of them are still using Google Classroom to upload, but in results of using technology, it has really decreased in regards to not having to do recordings of the classes, and just if students are out, then they make up their work like normal. They might check the LMS if the school district has one, or their Google Drive to get their information and then move on with their day. So probably in the past year, again, we've done almost another 180 from where everything was on Zoom or other video recordings to we're back in the classroom and learning more in a modality that we have been used to in the past. In regards to talking with teachers in where their students are behind, ahead, a lot of them had said that there's a little learning curve, especially just getting back to being in the classroom and having items due at certain times for it, but it hasn't been seen too bad at the high school level in terms of a learning curve of knowledge being lost over the past year because of the different types of modality that were being utilized for classroom. The biggest portion of today's session that we wanted to look at was lab reports. For those of you who are having a biology visit this year, the biology lab assessment is going to be a lab report. If you haven't seen one of our lab reports, I will provide one with you, but to give everybody a little information on it, we are going on the Purdue OWL guidelines, which I have up here. The Purdue OWL has moved to the 7th edition, and in the 7th edition, they have a student version and they have a professional version. What we have been using is the student version. And some of the things that we're looking for in regards to following the APA style is on the title page, where you would have the title, the author's name, the institution, which would be your school district, course number and name. If they're doing this for Penn Highlands credit, it would have the Penn Highlands number on it, which for biology would probably be bio 114, because that would be the lab number for it. The instructor name would be your name, and then the assignment date that would be there. We're looking for that professional tone in a lab report using the academic vocabulary that we would see at the college level in that type of writing style. One of the reasons that we're looking to do a lab report is that is an area that we have found to be lacking when students come in and they take Bio 2, for example, after having Bio 1 in high school. Sometimes the level of lab reports is not where it needs to be. So we thought this would be a good way to get everybody on the same page in regards to lab reports. We're having different sections such as hypothesis, materials and methods, the data, the conclusion, source of error, post-lab questions that would be there in any lab report. And again, if you do have a visit, I will be sending you an example that you can follow for it. And then we can go over any questions you might have in regards to that. Other than that, nothing else has changed. If you have the visit, I will provide the question, problem that you might have to do in your class for just those students who are taking the course for the ACE credit. And then you would return an A, C, and F if you have those to me. You can take the names off of it. You don't have to. We do scrub that information when we put it into our database. So it's really what's easier for you. You can scan it to me, email it to me when you have those ready at whatever time of the year, as we understand that sometimes when we come out for the visit, you might not be doing that lab at that time, and it might be a couple months down the road. So as long as we get all of our information in by June when the school year ends, that is good. I do have a link here to some technology, how it's impacting classrooms and assessments. If you have time to take a look at that. The other piece in regards to technology, if you're not aware of, everyone usually has to do Act 48 credits, which this also counts for Act 48 credits, the ACE annual discipline, so you can put in for that. There's a site called EdWeb, which I'm bringing up right now. If you're looking for information, the EdWeb has a bunch of different professional development webinars. They're about an hour each on technology or specific content area that you might be interested in. With science, there are some out there. Mainly they are presented for K through 12 that is there. And they have a quiz at the end. And then once you take the quiz, it automatically reports it to PDE for reporting. So then if you do need hours for anything, this is a really quick and easy way to watch something that might be of interest to you, take a short 5-point quiz at the end, and then get the Act 48 credits with it. So I wanted to bring that to your attention too. Other than that, those are the main items that I wanted to go over this year for the ACE discipline meeting. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. At this time, we have completed all of our fall visits. We do not have the list of spring visits yet, so some of you I might be seeing in the spring yet. But I hope everyone has a great rest of the school year and have a great summer.